Welcome to the second instalment of Eventful Dialogue with me, Wayne Savage, the entertainment writer, Andrew Clark, the arts editor, and
who has been relegated to the sidelines this week, I hope you realise.
And I think you can see why. Lynn Mortimer here, our features writer. Kicking off things today, Aldborough-based theatre company Wonderful Beasts are going to be doing their Storm of Stories festival. Starts on Friday with a specially commissioned opera over in Bury St Edmunds, Dinosaur Zoo, which is your chance to get up close and personal with some prehistoric animals. One for the adults, leave the kids at home. Pam's House Hollywood's reunion at the Malt House in Ipswich, rolling back the years to house and club music. Finally, you can read all about that and their superhero shenanigans. There's a story involving a police car, Batman, Spider-Man, an event on Friday involving that. Steve Foster will be looking at the local music scene, and you can win some Cineworld tickets. Now, over at last, the star of the show, Mr. Clark.
Lynn, you didn't tell me you were going to be in Bury St Edmunds this weekend.
You're talking about the dinosaur show, aren't you?
Did I mention the word dinosaur?
Children.
I have the fly swatch.
I know. I'm going to
So
lean
you've
across.
got 30 seconds and then I apply it.
Oh, good. Well, shall I lean across Wayne and you can get stuck in? See, that's good.
I don't know what to say to that.
It's all right, then. I'm just hanging there.
Anyway, this fruity dialogue has been prompted by Miss Nightingale, which is going to be at the Wolsey next week, which is a stunning, they're describing it, I think, as a burlesque musical, but it sort of brings, it has echoes of Chicago. It also brings in a little bit of that sort of English music hall. There is a song in it which is delightfully entitled You've Got to Get Your Sausage Where You Can, which, Lynn, I'm sure you've got plenty of good, suggestions of where you can source your bangers.
Next week I'm sitting on the end.
And well, you see, you've thrown me now. You've thrown my mental track. Yes,
Lost your momentum, haven't you? I think I saw it just running down the
corridor. There, yes, yes. But anyway, it's a fabulous musical, which will be on from next Thursday to Saturday, the April the 5th. Said he, quickly looking at his group sheet, which it just brings that whole spirit of 1940s sort of underground cabaret and with a musical feel. It's as you say, saucy in all the right places. So that's at the New Wolsey from next Thursday.
And that's a reworked version.
A reworked version, yes. There may be some of you with a long memory, longer than Lynn's, which does take some doing. Does say, well, we've seen that before, but yes, but in a different version. It went on. It started at the Wolsey last year, went on for a tour, and they sort of evolved as it went, and it has now been reworked, and it's jolly good.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
We must talk about Game of
Wayne
Thrones.
is on his throne.
I think we've got a good 10 seconds to talk about. Thank you for that short interlude, Andrew.
Well, there you go.
A good 10 seconds to talk about Game of Thrones, which is coming back to us next weekend, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after.
Sunday week.
And what they're actually doing is they're running it simultaneously with
Does that mean
America.
together?
Which means that in America it will be on at a sensible time on Saturday the 4th, 5th,
6. Any advance on 6?
Yeah, any advance on 6. Yeah. And
you're not keeping control, Wayne. She's running amok.
Can only do so much.
So it's not the Saturday, it's the Sunday. It's a Sunday. It's on Sunday the 6th, but it will actually be on at 2 in the morning on Monday the 7th.
On the Monday.
And 9 p.m. later that day.
Oh yes. So that's a little. That's a little tweak they've made to the scheduling, which will please us all, I'm sure.
And those who have seen the preview says it's a very action-packed and rather bloody series opener.
Well, frankly, if you've watched Game of Thrones, you know that
which
sex,
you should do. It's
nudity,
very good.
Violence,
just like working here, really.
Yeah, are all on the menu.
Without the sex, the nudity, but there is some violence.
And there's about to be a bit more.
Oh, good. So while Lynn wields her hand in an upwards direction and I throw myself across the desk waiting to receive the blows, we draw this eventful dialogue to a close.